We are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set! Hey, smash Bronco!
And they'll begin by running the option. And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
Hey, check that.
I know his coach is screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Play there. 65 yards. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a...
Oh, no. The first throw of his career is intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. A solid stiff arm. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 84 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in an early hole. Where first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incomplete.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards.
To number 87. A gain of 43 yards.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 120 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Stroud looking to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Texans 14, Colts 7.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. On the bootleg, Stroud. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. On the move to his left. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 17 yards out. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
With it is Brown. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready up.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got room to roam. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Ready. Track 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. Touchdown, Colts. Antonio Gibson taking it in. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Now Brown. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 50-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Try to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. This pass caught. It's Woods. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the... Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stroud off the play fake. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Though. Find him. Find him.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll let this go deep for Collins. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Warriors 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 127 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Here's Stroud. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. C.J. Stroud. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Coltz territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Quiddy Pay able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape, because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 19, right, 19!
Now back to throw. And got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, they'll throw. That complete to Downs. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's the option. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 24 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Elliott now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Ready up!
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this off. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 61 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Andrew Booth getting sent in on the corner blitz and getting home.
Well, he did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Just Week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 53 33 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The Texans on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Christian Watson, 61 yards. And the Texans strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Come on.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Ready, break.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
Now, you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. This is 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
193 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
This taken in by Downs. Here's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Drop 60, drop 60. Top the range, top the range.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in,
and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Back to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Texans, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit